Yeah. Bushendi live. Testing 1 2 1 2. Bushendi live. Oh yes. Ngomona kwa ngatamwe nabantu baretamba, you might think that you are not live. You might think that you are not live. I just want to speak about the issue of Mundubile. Mundubile is out. Yes, Brand Mundubile is out. I'm sure he's going home right now. I'm sure he's going home right now. So mweba chirafu okuya mkupangarali kuna nikane kwa Ibex number. Go and see him kunganda. He has been released. He was released, I think about an hour ago or so. Now, I just want to give you what I've gathered about his detention. I want to give you what I've gathered about his detention. Because there are these speculations. No, because Wakambwidi said this. No, he's talking to whatever, all these speculations. Now, I want to give you what really happened. So, from what I've gathered is that Brian Mundubile checked in to leave the country. Okay? He checked in to leave the country. Now, as you know, all politically exposed persons, unless you are a nobody. But if you are a politician with influence, when you are flying out, this is the life of a politician. A politically exposed person, whenever you are flying out, the intelligence becomes interested. And it doesn't matter. This does not only happen in Zambia. It happens even in other countries. Even when you arrive in another country, if you are a politically exposed person, not a politically exposed person, politician, I'm a heavy politician. I'm a heavyweight politician. Ngolef mamuchalo. Each time you get to an airport, you are traveling. The intelligence always take interest. This is a fact. It is not only happening in Zambia. It doesn't only happen in Zambia. It happens everywhere. And in some of these countries, it's even worse. Muzambia twaliwako na wino. So, what happened was that Brian Mundubile, being a politically exposed person, when he passed through the airport, the intelligence became interested. And unfortunately, these people that had to come and, just check to make sure that, they clear him. Somehow you have to be cleared in a way, So those people who had to come and they approached him to check. Hey, boss mwaya kuisa, kula wama question. Efo ya abafe politician, uwa umukuru, fwewa kwa tama influence. Te tupite pa airport, pawa, wakano wipusha, kuku iminika wakipusha, chilishani, boss mwaya kuisa, mkabwela lisa, And sometimes utuma question untu, tulava very light, quite a lot joking of your mundu. But when it's gather information. So what happened kuli wa Mundubile when he passed through the airport, and when he was about to go, the intelligence had to quickly rush to the airport because Mundubile, now Mundubile air opposition to Kwete is the biggest opposition. They had to come and ask him a few questions. But unfortunately, mistake ya lipo ya kwewa team. When Mundubile was approached, questions. I don't know if it is him or if it is his people or whoever, they notified other people to say Mundubile kuno. Mundubile kuno vavekata. So what was supposed to be a routine checkup, it was exacerbated to a situation now of panic. And when people were told, they rushed to the airport. And of course, commotion started. Commotion. That's how he ended up. Ku Ibex. Ku Ibex na kwena, you saw what happened at Ibex. You know, you have to be very careful sometimes when you are inviting the crowd, because the crowd sometimes, they don't help the situation. Instead, they make things worse. So that crowd that went to the airport, the crowd that went to Ibex made it very difficult for the police, because it's like you are wrestling, you know. It's like you want to show who has got the power. But in Ndalanda Dionse, vakapokolanga vakuchita approach, or any security agency nga vakuchita approach. Don't be too quick. Don't be too quick to conclude or to start posting on social media. Whatever. Be very careful. Assess the situation. From what I've gathered, Mundubile wouldn't have spent a night Muma sales. Mundubile wouldn't have failed to travel. He would have actually traveled had he just simply cooperated with the people that approached him and answered the questions without bringing in, other people pimpiri. So, tell your friends, when we approach them and we want to inquire about something, they should not be too quick to go on social media, because that works against them. Area shindemi wa vevishinka panoso. Na wanje wakapokola na wanje wakowati. Veve ni kwa wanenu. Vale tekanya. Tekwa vyati donsinga tuamichita ntuangane tuamichita approachi. Tuamipusha ma question. Imumu wakutukila ku social media. You start inviting people. And then the people who are coming, wambo kufupanga kwa tibena na wakwata mano. What you have to know is also that baka pokola na vena bala kuma skulu baka pokola na vena ma lawyers kwa di ma lawyers bantu baka pokola wonse kuma pati baka pokola yota wasambirira baka pokola they know nothing baka pokola na bali sambirira so ngamwalisa mwambokola panga mulela ndefi sungu ukula wa mwene shamu. At the end of the day kula la mmaseozi ya mahala. Efodero Mundubile alalile maseozi. Mundubile alalile maseozi iya mahala. Because what he thought was helping him was actually making things worse for him. He hasn't been charged. Why he hasn't been charged? Because really, it was supposed to be just a routine checkup. A routine check on him. A routine interview as somebody who is politically exposed. You arrive in a country, the moment you are a politically exposed person, they will put you aside and they will start interrogating you. They will ask you, Mwaenda shani, oko mufumine kuli shani, fishi mwakonka, mulaika lenshi kushinga. They will ask you these questions. It's routine for politically exposed persons. The problem which was there with Mundubile is that they called in the public. They called in the public na bambiuko. Elo fiabi panomba. So namelo makapokola na vena. Mbikila. This is a report that is there. It was just supposed to be a routine. No more. Chilishani, muna kuisa bosi. No ndea kwa kuti. Mkabwela lisa. Shan. Chapwa. Unfortunately, they incense the public. And if you are engaged, that's why Namairo, vale pushing, charge him. Vaka pokola fiafida. Tawafa kuomba, tawa mana pressure. Vaka pokola tawa mana pressure. Ngwambo kuwapela pressure amsangodia. That's what happens. So if you want, message yakweva ati vakapokola nga vakuchita approach, please cooperate, not wambo kula posta pa social media kirikiti vala kulanga ukweva ati uteko area shivani inshallah ndefingi ndewela pa 20 hours. I'm coming back at 20 hours. I mean, and I've been saying this. Kwa ekshimuna banani kane pali bana balawa mayo badia. Balawa mayo badia. Balawa mayo imwe muchenjere sana imwe. Pali balawa mayo badia. Balawa mayo aba imuna kwa tibasuma sana. Aba umebonse bala bafuaya. Balawa mayo aba imuna kwa tibasuma sana. Bonse bana kashiba aba umebala bafuaya. Bala fo kulala nabo. Balawa mayo muchenjere sana mwapusuike kwempe. Mwapusuike kwempe nga mwalingira mchifungo. It is not too long since you were convicted and you survived. It's not too long ago. Muilava. It's not too long ago. You were going mujere imwe ba mayo. You were going mujere nga mwalile kujere imwe. Mwapusuka bamichita kwefi. Mwafi. Bamita ku police nomba mwikanyeve chira bushiku nomba eriashi. Kula vakapokola. Aha. Nomba ninefe mukaisanga muwafi. Vakapokola vamuleta tintiri. Ine ndokono uteko, not vakapokola. Vakapokola vamomba fienchito, they just wake. Nomba every day, throwing stones at vakapokola. Vakapokola, kwata mano, kwata vasambirira. Bali sambirira vakapokola mwilava monafili. Nanguni yui. Hadi sambirira yui. Yui hadi sambirira. Hadi lembane buku. But vakapokola, you just take it like kirikit. Anyway, that is the issue. I'm coming back at 20 hours to discuss other issues. So Mundubile is out, and there wasn't anything really serious. It was all about a routine checkup. But unfortunately, he invited people, and those people that he invited did not help the situation. He ended up spending a night in Marseilles. For now.